been playing this on PS1, PlayStation 1, and the PSP version's a lot better. But one thing I don't like, things took out some stuff that made the game worse, so the game's just better now.
The Valerian Isles, jewels
Taking away
of
a
the
lot
Ibero Sea.
of stuff that made the game
Long a
kind of
center of
tedious.
naval commerce, the people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict, Ogre. History would know him as the Dynast King. Ogre took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom. For fully half a century, the Dynast King reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Morn incited the ruling Buckram to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had only just begun. Backed by the Holy Lodician Empire to the north, Branton created the Buckram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly, Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Wallister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leandor Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Wallister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Wallister race began. Duke Judah Ronway led the Wallister in resistance. They were far outmatched. In the span of half a year, they had been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the kingdom of Galgastan, and with it an official end to the blood war. But these things would bring no end to Wallister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their duke in chains, efforts flagged. The remaining Wallister were confined to a small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. There, the survivors resigned themselves to eke out such life as they could. Victory begets peace, and for once, the battlefields of Valeria stood silent. Yet none believed the calm would last.
I already showed this part, right?
Tactics Ogre.
Yeah, Cling Together was really, really good, but like, I like to experiment and change classes, so you have to start from level 1 if you want to change to a new class, and it's like, now you gotta grind this character up like 20 levels to match your team, and it's just a lot of unnecessary, you know, which I don't mind the fighting, it's just like dragging a character, you know, I'd like him to be the same strength as the other ones. I'm pretty sure that picking one of these changes it will change the questions you get asked, or maybe a different form of how the questions are asked. Like shadow scale or black scale, I think you'll get asked more dark questions. Yeah, the PlayStation 1 version, this has some things taken from the PlayStation 1 version and the Let Us Cling Together version. I think it kind of takes the best of both of them. I don't really know how the character... I think this changes the way the character develops. I'm not really going to be like metagaming this. When I used to play this game, like, you know, you have 3 archers and just face roll the game. I don't know if it's going to be like that. Hopefully it's not like that in this, because I want to use classes that are, you know, I like it when the classes are balanced, but like having a paralysis wind dragon or thunder dragon on the first one is just, you do a lot of damage, you have a ton of health, and you don't have to buy the dragon any equipment, and he paralyzes almost every time he attacks. So it's like, you know, way overpowered some of the different classes. Hopefully it's not like that. I don't know what picking this changes. I'll pick this white scale, I guess. All men have flaws. Which of yours would you remedy? My sloth. Not really envious. I mean, a little bit. Not like, I would say I'm definitely below average envious of other people. I'm slothful. Kind of prideful. This is. I guess you could say this is my biggest weakness, my sloth. Even though I'm like, haven't been sleeping barely at all lately. Slothful without sleep. The devil will grant you any wish for a price. What are you willing to endure? Grotesque disfigurement. No, I like the way I look. Complete isolation. Yeah. Relentless fear. I don't like being afraid. I could definitely deal with this. I've done this voluntarily, like, for over a year. The Hierophant. Order is the golden shepherd. Of the many evils men do, which is the most damning? Sacrificing others. Duh. Right? These are all bad, but I mean, this is the worst. Unless I'm missing something. What do you seek in a lover? These are all desirable. Wisdom and ability. Wealth and power. Youth and beauty. Probably youth and beauty. And wisdom and ability. I guess this is more what I would seek in a friend, wisdom and ability. And for a lover, it'd be youth and beauty. Stars shoot across the night sky. For what do you wish? Success for my friends. Happiness for myself. Peace for the world. I would say happiness for myself. Second place would be peace. I don't know, peace for the world. That's pretty big, right? I could be, I mean, I'd be happy. I'm already happy. Peace for the world. Yeah. Is that a cheetah? A leopard woman? Goddess of air. Goddess of earth. Where's the dark one? Isn't there dark and light? Goddess of lightning. In the PS1 version, they don't have these two. I think it's just ice, fire, wind, and earth. Fire is weak to water. That's me, I'm weak to water. I mean, I'm like afraid of water. I can handle the heat. Heat doesn't bother me. Yeah, this would be. Take this goddess as your patroness. Goddess of fire. Zash Shonel. Ooh, I also bought Ark the Lad. That was on sale. What was the other one? Element Space. That was on sale. There was another one that was on sale. It was like a steel. I think Outlast 2. It's like 95% off or something ridiculous. This game was not on sale. It's full price, but a lot of you could find like XCOM 2 right now is on sale for 95% off. So it's like $3, $2 or $3 for XCOM 2. You just check these deals section on PS Network. You can get really good games for dirt cheap. 95% off sales. They stay on sale for like a month, I think. So yeah, I bought this, Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits, Element Space, and Outlast 2, some kind of horror game. I was gonna get the first one, which was like $2. The second one was $3, but the second one said it was. I only had like enough to get one of them after I bought the other ones. it was like 4.5 times more gigabytes. So I figured, you know, bigger game, 4.5 times bigger as far as gigabytes is concerned. For a horror game, you know, you want more gigabytes.
It's as we heard, Denham. Lancelot's returned.
Yeah, this is voice acted. And you could turn the voices off in the option menu, but I mean, definitely don't want to do that. And I don't want to read out loud because that's exhausting.
Then it's time, right, sister?
It's also Japanese voices.
Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that.
What are you saying, Kashua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this?
It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights.
They're the ones who have been foolish, and we stand to gain.
Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself.
That's enough, Vice. Let's go.
Oh, I watched Change's video. They took
This
away
won't end well.
tech points.
And what do we gain by taking their lives anyway?
I think it might be more balanced now. Before, you can have a Valkyrie and like have heal on them. They could always heal themselves with tech points and then heal somebody else or do damage. So they can like heal themselves and do damage at the same turn, which was kind of like
Lancelot is
really
captain
be
of the Dark
abused.
Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power.
They could do some dirty. You could do some dirty tricks and let us cling together.
Kill
Or it's just
Lancelot,
unfair.
and you remove one of the pillars
Like-
supporting them. The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment.
Hopefully, this is more balanced.
Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their
Like-
own.
Our archers needed to be nerfed big time.
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another?
A winged archer just fly to the
Are
top.
we Wallister so free of turmoil now, Kashua? We are less than vermin in their eyes. Insects to be crushed underfoot.
If war begins anew, we'll die just the same.
Shh, they're here. We'll flank them. Denham, go round behind.
Right.
This I remember, like Final Fantasy Tactics, even more unbalanced how powerful you can make your characters. But I remember this game being probably the best tactical RPG I think I've ever played. Ever. And I can look 5 times more health. I think this is just a tutorial battle, doesn't really matter. I like the menu. Ooh. HP bar element. Oh. Now we're talking. Wow. I think it looks better without the HP bars, but it's just so useful. Instead of having to target them to see how much health, target them to see their element. So visually I want it off, but as far as like just this saves so much time. Like, yeah, that dude's wind, this guy's lightning, this guy's ice. What's the water element? Is he ice or water? pretty nice. Current speed. Fast speed. Sounds good to me. Move the cursor to the active unit. Yeah, I like that. One damage.
Who goes there?
Friends of the Resistance, and no friends of yours.
The Resistance?
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
I never made it. What does that mean?
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
The Dark Knights? But we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east.
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors.
No marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work.
I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia.
And I am Canopus, the one they name Windcaller. Our aged companion here is...
The Starseer, Warren Oman, at your service.
Mirden Warhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you.
Gildis is my name. There now, no need to be frightened.
I wasn't. I don't know what to say.
Forgive us, good knights, but perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
Vice is my name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
I am the Sybil Karshua, and this is my brother, Denim.
I'm Denim. Please, forgive our error.
Already forgotten. Though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe. As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
so Lodus sent him the Dark Knight's Lothlorien.
Lothlorien is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodus. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides. Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears and his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the Bakram, eh?
So, why are you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodus and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
Enough, Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian, after all. Yet we do not serve as knights of Zenobia. We were banished, cast out.
We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, eh?
We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety.
I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight.
Vice, please. Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion.
There is nothing to forgive. Tell me, what will you do now?
For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out of Almorica.
Duke Ronway. He is your leader.
Not just us. He leads all the Wallister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed. And we mean to stop them.
A duke? But if his purse matches his title, a little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot?
Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help.
Then there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, eh? To Almorica Castle.
I keep saying nah. Nah?
Wait. The castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths. And yours, Lord Knight. And I've seen enough of fighting. Enough of death.
They know. What happens then? I gotta fight without them? There's no need.
No, this is our fight. I must decline your offer.
What if I told you we make for Almorica too? Not to aid you, but to fight for our own purpose. The arrow of the nobleman and the hunter may find the same hare, though one shoots for sport and the other for his supper.
I remember there's a lot of different outcomes based on your choices in this game. There was even a wheel of time where you can rewind and...
What say we work together?
It's a pretty advanced
while
game
such cooperation is to our mutual